In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear window regulator on this Dodge Ram 1500. Let's get into it. We're going to take this screw out in the handle. I'm going to use a T40 socket. It's right there. And loosen that up. And loosen that bolt up. And grab the handle, and it slides right off. Take this screw out right here. Just use a Phillips head screwdriver. Loosen that up. Now just grab the door panel and just slide it up. And it pulls out. And you just push down on the tab. If you need to, you might need a little pick or a screwdriver. Just pry the lock part of the connector off. And it slides right out. We're going to take this off. Just remove this rod right here. Just slide that down, slide that out. Now we'll take those two nuts off. Just using a 10mm socket. And set that aside. Now we'll take the speaker out. Use a Phillips head screwdriver. Take these 3 screws out. And it slides right out. Disconnect the connector on the back. Just push down on the tab and it slides out. Now carefully take the vapor barrier down. If you have to, you can use a razor blade and just slice the butyl tape. And you can replace this if some of it doesn't re-adhere after you're done. Slide this all the way down. There we go. We don't have to take it off completely. We can just leave it on like that. Let it hang. Now we're just going to use some masking tape and tape up the window so it doesn't fall. Make sure the glass is clean so that the tape actually sticks to the glass. Good. Now you can see this nut right here. We're going to loosen this up. We don't have to take it off completely. And then there's another one over here. You can see the nut inside there. So I'll take the same 10mm socket. You could use a wrench also. Just loosen it up. Disconnect the connector for the window motor. Just push down on the tab and it slides right off. You might have to slide this back a little bit. Now we'll take these 4 bolts out. Use a 10mm socket. And this nut over here, the same 10mm socket. Now we're going to grab the window regulator, slide it in, and then you want to slide the top part off the window track. It slides out just like that. And I'll slide it down. It's going to come out just like that. Now we're going to slide this in, very similar to how it came out. Might have to scissor this closed a little bit. Slide this up. Just be careful, there is some sharp objects around here. Get that in place. And you want to get the track lined up. So slide that over the nuts. And then slide it towards the center of the vehicle. Get those studs through there. Make sure that's still up there. Oops. And take the bolts, get the bolts started. Here, get that started. Before we can tighten these bolts down, they have to line up a little bit better. So we're gonna connect the connector and connect the connector for the switch. The key on. I'm just gonna bump the switch a little bit just to get the motor to move a little, just so I can line this up. Make sure that's lined up. Everything else is still lined up. That looks good. Now I'll just disconnect the connector again. And we'll tighten all these down. Now I tighten this nut down. Snug that down and do the same on the other one. Snug. Now we can pull the tape off. Now put the vapor barrier back in place. Feed the wires through. Make sure this rod goes through. Right there. Everything's lined up. Looks good. And put this handle on. Put the two nuts on. Tighten those down. Take the rod, line that up, and lock it in place. Take the speaker, connect the connector, lock it in. Get the screws started. Tighten these down. Take the door panel, connect the connector for the window switch, line that up, and lock it down. Now line the door panel up. Make sure the lock rod goes through. push it flush and then push it down. Make sure it's clipped in all the way around. Then I take the screw, screw that down. The handle, take that screw, line this up, get this started. And tighten that down. And make sure it's snug. That's good. You're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.